2 years in the making. This is Wales Varsity. This is Cardiff versus Swansea. This is the biggest moment of many of these players' lives. Last time out, 2 years ago, Cardiff were triumphant and have not been beaten in Wales Varsity since 2016. However, Swansea were victorious during the season, winning on a whole by 8 points between the two matches. But that doesn't matter now. This is anyone's game. This is huge. Their crowd is wild. I can barely hear myself think. But this is what it's all about. This is the second biggest varsity in the whole of UK, and we are showing you all of it. I caught up with Al Flowers, Director of Rugby at Cardiff, before the game. Alright, so I'm with Al Flowers, you all know by now, Director of Rugby here at Cardiff. Firstly, how are you feeling today?
Yeah, good, Keith, thanks mate. We've had a good build-up, good camp, boys are positive. I just look around, it's a fantastic experience, isn't it, you know, so just hope everyone enjoys themselves. But yeah, we're confident.
So the girls have given you such a platform to build off. They've just blown Swansea out of the water. How much does that give you an added emphasis going into the game?
Oh, huge, you know. If we go back one step further to the freshers, you know, come back, you know, against a very good Swansea team, could have won the game, just missed out. So that was the start of the day. Girls have just put on a fantastic performance, and if we can follow up with that, we'd be happy.
Amazing. And 2 losses to Swansea earlier on in the year, narrow losses. So, what are you expecting them to bring today, and how are you going to counter that?
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty much the same. They're going to bring high intensity. They'll have a good kicking game, and they're going to be aggressive at the breakdown. So we've just got to manage certain areas of the field better than we did in our second game, Keith. If we manage ourselves and we look after our own performance, the result will take care of itself.
Amazing. And then finally, how much will it mean if you win? First varsity as Director of Rugby at Cardiff.
Yeah, it'll be fantastic. And if I'm honest, Keith, I don't want to sound like a cliche, but not for me. These boys have worked so hard this year, not just these 26 here today. The boys who've unfortunately missed out, they have worked so hard this year. This is for them.
Amazing stuff. Well, good luck. Cheers.
Maybe he'll go one step further. He's got the chance to open the scoring here at the Welsh Varsity, and it is a chance he takes with both hands and a sweet right foot. 10 minutes. Swansea 3, Cardiff 3, Parks 3, Dunford 3. Space for Ramage. Oh, what a finish from the captain, Marcus Ramage. Stops, goes, scores, and that is magnificent from a Bucks Super Rugby legend. Oh, but he's got it. Oh, what a conversion.
What a half. It lived up to everything it could and more. Obviously, Swansea go in 13-10 at half-time, and it was them that drew first blood, scoring first. But then all you have to do is give it to Super Marcus, captain, fantastic, who was able to score in the corner with a very tricky finish. But then the half wasn't over. Gwyn Parks, who was the third top point scorer in Bucks this season, was able to slot a kick from an almost impossible angle to send Swansea in at the break, leading. But there's another 14 minutes to go. There's a lot more that can happen, and there's a lot more that will happen. We spoke to the fans at half-time to get their take on the game. So I'm here with starting twos hooker, Dom Lynch. Firstly, what do you think of the game?
I think so far, right, Oakley, I think so far we've played all right. You know, it's taken a bit of time to get into the game, but I think the second half will really come into our own.
Josh Oakley, unconfirmed social sec. What have you for the game?
Yeah, mate, great first half. We've dug out, we've just got to go with the second half. We've just got to go for it. Second half, just got to go for it, mate. We've got to go.
What do you say at half-time to the team?
Half-time, mate, just keep going. Just keep going.
Strong words. What about you, Dom?
I think for the second half, the message has got to be like, just keep pushing, like Oakley says. It's just got to be more of the same, really.
Love me. The boys are on fire, mate. The boys are on fire, mate. If we keep this up, they can't contain us. So we've got to keep that going. We've got to keep it going for 40 minutes still.
Amazing stuff. And who's going to win?
Of course, Cardiff.
Got it. Lovely stuff. Thank you.
And they've got the ball away. Here's Williams. Oh, will he reach? Will he score? You bet he will. Harry Williams comes off the bench and changes the game. Swansea increased the lead to more than a score. Penalty advantage here for Cardiff. This is big now. Final 5 minutes. They need a try, and they need it. Well, I say immediately. They actually need it 5 minutes ago. There's the drop goal from Dunford to make it a one-score game. And he's got the 3 points. All right. The ball goes dead. The celebrations begin. The demons of 2019 are exercised. And Swansea have an historic treble.
So that's an end to a brilliant day of Varsity. Overall, Cardiff won the Shield, retaining it for yet another year. However, in rugby, they ran just short as a quick breakaway Harry Williams try ended up being the difference. Even though Cardiff were camped on the Swansea try line, and 5 times the ball was either held up or given as a penalty. But the boys gave it all. They left everything out on the pitch, and that's been the epitome of the season. They leave everything out there, and unfortunately it's just that last little bit. But there's a lot more to come from this squad. There's a lot more to come from this boys, and it tees up an amazing Varsity next year, back in the home of where it all started, Cardiff. Thank you very much for watching, and make sure you check out all the other CUTV coverage of Varsity. Thank you.